Welcome back, guys, to Gamer Productions Next Gen. We are on episode 7, The Golden Butterfly, part 2. And now, if you're just joining us, we just interrogated Hugo Miller, and he says he doesn't kill his wife. We're not sure. But now we're gonna go question the neighbor because she wants to tell me something.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Why does she have an umbrella if it's bright?
Step
Get
away
over here
from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
No, I want to shoot him. Shoot him in the leg. Look at... asphalt jungle. It's just to tackle someone on some asphalt. Burning your bloody shoes.
This doesn't look good, Hugo. I can explain the blood. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Alright, we're gonna...
We ought to get some uniforms.
Before I
down
go
here
anywhere, I
cleaned
always
up.
like to
Take care of the
go
kids.
to these interview booth, not interview, just like police things.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Homicide division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, detective.
We get ready
I need an
to
address on a
take
Belmont
services
High
team
School.
to a house at 130
Checking for
North
you,
on
detective.
Gray Street. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall
Belmont
to look out for
High.
a young lady.
1575
Roger,
West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Alright, we got Belmont High School.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Alright, so we have a choice to go to the Central Morgue or the Belmont High School. You want to go to the Central Morgue.
Reminds you a great job awaits you in the United States Army. Enlist
Let's
now
go.
at your nearest U.S. Army recruiting station.
I know how you all love my driving skills.
Let's turn Joe.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for you.
Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some lives in my day.
Lex parsimonii.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The
Oh
simplest
God, oh
explanation
God, oh
is
God,
most
oh God.
likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical.
I'll try to dumb things down for now.
Appreciate it. Try this one. Rusty's razor.
Why did I
How's
do
that?
this?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away there.
All units in the vicinity in Andy Central unit. The 211 and shots fired 410 South Flower Street. Units at Canano Code 3 identified.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Slow down! Oh! What? You guys, I don't think we're gonna get a 5-star rating on this one. Only because I crashed into way too many things. Just for shortcuts, I'm taking this. Oh, thank God. That was a close one.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Alright, I'm gonna use this one, because it looks like it.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Gross.
Thanks, Mal. Anything
Alright,
else
I'm
comes
gonna
up,
make
you
a
let us
call to R&I again.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright, where's my car? I'm gonna let him drive to the Belmont High School so he can find
you can drive.
that guy near the car of the murdered person.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
No, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
That's my desire.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Pedo.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around.
Oh my God, I think that's the child molester.
Violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. Here's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car.
Come on, Cole Phelps, you ran track in high school. Oh my God. Yes, I did it. Should be an achievement. You Cole, you better catch that child molester. Get hit by a car. Get hit by your car. gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Got you.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Mine.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Alright, so we're just gonna check the trunk of the car. We're gonna find some rope. It's bloody.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
We're gonna check the overalls of HM or Hugo Miller. Moeller.
Moeller is a mechanic. Wonder what Eli does for a living.
And last part, the tire iron, which we saw in the very beginning, to beat and kill whatever her name is, Mrs. Muller. Alright, now we're gonna call Central to set up the interrogations. And then we're probably gonna do the hardest part of the interrogation. Figuring out who's the killer.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
Alright, it's my turn to drive.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA was...
Oh God!
Even if he didn't do it?
Alright, I'm definitely not getting 5 stars now.
You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass from me.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller.
Oh,
we caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard.
Hey!
Oops.
I never said it wasn't.
Alright.
Oh, he probably killed his wife. Deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not.
Alright, this is not going as well as I thought. I'll be fine. Just keep watching.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk? Please.
Alright,
Thanks.
definitely not 3 stars, but... Oh God! I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Breathe. Now, breathe, damn it.
I'm fine. Afraid to look back to see what happened, but I'm fine. Oh wait. I knew I forgot to turn on the siren. Oh no! I'm literally great. Join now. Yeah, because this is what you can do. doors magically fixed like that, like it never happened. Alright,
Better not go soft
first we're
on me.
gonna go to
We'll work the
interview
evidence
room
out.
2,
Let him do the rest.
because you have to do this in this order. If you don't do it, you're not gonna get 5 stars. Well, I won't get 5 stars.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Alright, the disposal of evidence.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
He's telling the truth.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought them in and I helped him skin them.
Next is the access to the braided rope.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
You wanna doubt him?
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Next to you, the victim's vehicle recovered.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
He's lying.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
His overalls are actually in his car, in her wife's car. Him, whatever.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
And then the access to the tire iron.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
He's lying.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
You just want to do the bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Alright. Out of all this evidence against him, you want to leave the interrogation.
I swear, this sounds going straight to hell.
Now you want to go to Eli.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, folks, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Place of employment.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
You want to doubt?
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Access to braided rope.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
He's telling the truth.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
Alright. Next, the motive to kill Muller. Motive for Mahler murder.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Doubt.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
You want to charge him?
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Oh.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I am itching to see this case report. Alright. Now, if I didn't get that $1,000 in vehicle damage and city damage, I would have had 5 stars. So, do what I do. If you want to include the mayhem and destruction, be my guest. This has been our Golden Butterfly Ellie Noire 5-star walkthrough from GamerNextGenX. I'm Scott. See you later.